Holy moly, guys, we're back.
Dang that Spectrum again.
Shout out to Spectrum. I want vengeance against Spectrum since we're on the theme of vengeance.
No, don't say that. Something will happen during the night and they'll come for you first.
Oh.
Well, the Spectrum lawyers. All right. Anyway, yeah. So let me pull back the lyrics. Here we go. Yeah. So anyway, that's how that situation made me feel. But I agree. Living in a bitterness and anger is.
I was on your side though.
I know that now. Yeah. I know that now, but I didn't feel it then. Because that's the other thing too. Angerness and bitter and all that, it really distorts your mind. Mm-hmm. Because you start seeing things differently. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does.
I think that there's an opposite. You know, like, well, I don't know how old people are, but the whole Pollyanna view where there's a reason and a purpose for everything, and everything can be happy if you just, like, people resent that sort of happy, clappy, everything has some sunshine in it. But the same, like, feeling that you get for someone who's, like, overly, like, perfect all the time in that it's like, it doesn't seem real. The same thing is true of someone who has let themselves just get totally drowned in bitterness and anger. That person too has like that kind of film on them that people don't want to. Yeah, it's hard to be around.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand that because, to Brick's point, how does one learn where to draw the line between forgiveness and being taken advantage of? I have trouble with this. Yeah. Well, I think. That's really actually a very important question.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it. Like, I want to drop the lump of coal because I don't want to continue damaging myself. So I'm going to forgive this person. But then how do I make it so that I don't get taken advantage of?
Exactly.
And I think the answer, that's a complex question with a simple solution. There's a difference between forgiving someone and having a relationship with them. Mm-hmm. So, for example, there's this guy named David and this other guy named Saul in the Bible. And David is the king that God chose, and Saul was the king, so he wanted to obviously maintain his power. So he's running all over the Engedi away from this guy, and he catches him slipping. Mm-hmm. He caught him lacking. So he caught him slipping, so he rolled up on him, and basically they had a conversation, and David goes, "Look, bro, I could have killed you, but I didn't. Because, whatever, why are you trying to kill me?" Mm-hmm. And the dude's like, "Yo, my bad." And then Saul says, "Oh, David, you were right and I was wrong. Please forgive me." So David's like, "Yeah, whatever, bro, we good." And then he goes, "All right, cool. Now come back to Israel with me." And David was like, "Nah, bro. Nah, we good." Why? Because, like, that was like the fifth time. Like, Saul throwing a spear at him, he done all the rest of it. So, like, you don't have to have a relationship with people after you forgive them. Mm-hmm. You could just say, I'm never going to speak to you again, but I don't have anything bad for you, and I hope you win in life. But it's just not going to, me and you. And there's people that are like that. Like, I want to see them win. I'm happy if they win. I'm rooting for them. But them and I are never going to relate again. Like, period. But so that's kind of how I balance it. Now, granted, I think that those should be extremely rare depending on what type of relationship you have. So I'm not saying like, oh, the minute somebody crosses you, like, you never speak to them again. Like, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, we all know the people who constantly take advantage of us over and over again, and constantly take advantage of kindness. And to a degree, people can die over this shit because that's one of the reasons why a lot of women end up dying is they forgive the guy and they confuse forgiveness with, oh, that doesn't change the relationship status. Oh no. There are times when the relationship status absolutely is going to change. Mm-hmm. So you just have to keep that in mind.
I don't know, maybe you've really forgiven someone when you can leave that situation. Like, some people, maybe they're so deep into the way that the abuse was that it kind of clouds their mind to actually how bad the person was, and so they never really need to forgive the person because they don't really focus on how bad the situation is. And so maybe when they actually come to terms with it and they say, "I forgive you, but I'm leaving," that's maybe more evidence that you really have, like, grown and you're moving forward.
I agree. Or you can take the Ben Webb approach, which is the minute someone crosses you, poke out their eye. If they cross you again, poke out their other eye. They'll never cross you again after that. So there's that. What do you give the song?
There's that too. You go first.
This was a instrumentally speaking, this was a I love the heaviness. I'm an easy person to please when it comes to heaviness, so long as you don't just ride one riff for the entire song, which they did. So I love the heavy. I love the lyrical content because it's been a while since I've seen that level of invective in a song. Mm-hmm. And I enjoy that from time to time, in spite of all of my Sermon on the Mountness. So, like, I really like that. Lyrically, I thought it was a unique song lyrically. This is a song where it leaves me wondering what happened to the guy. Did he ever recover?
Yeah.
Did he ever get
What
better?
happened to both of them?
What happened to the family?
Yeah.
It sounds to me like it was probably apparent because he talked about the disapproving glare, which, you know, usually is something for an overbearing dad. So it sounds like that's what's going on. So I would like, it would be really, really
but it also could be a relationship because I was gone before you ever had a chance, lost forever in your disapproving glance. Like, it could be like a relationship that was good, and then like one of them started getting into drugs and became like addicted, and so then you just really start resenting that person because they're not the person you married.
Yeah. I mean, it says my hands around your throat. I mean, who knows? Love and war. Who knows? But it says I'm the king of nothing, though. That sounds to me like he's probably talking about his dad, or maybe a stepdad. I'm gonna give it a solid 9. What do you give it?
9.2.
9.2. You enjoyed the song more than me. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, we have reached the end, my friends. Shout out to everybody at the FireStream. Shout out to DJ Mike. Shout out to DJ Mike. Bringing us, man.
This has been a fun ride.
We're like batting 1,000 with
so
these,
interesting how each stream has a personality. I love it.
Streams. Yeah.
What will it be?
You guys are definitely going to get more content. Yep, we did have a situation with Spectrum. It fell twice, so this is the third installment. But we're going to keep grinding, and if you get a night, we're going to do the night, man. We're going to grind. Mm-hmm. We are going to see you guys later. Shout out to Mexico. Greetings, Rafi Alexander. Ben's got a birthday in 4 days. This is going to be very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's see if we can get Sori to... everybody message us on the Village page for Web Week.
Vin out.
Sori out.
Gone.
What did you say? Sori out. Why did you say Vin out, you weirdo?
Because I wanted you to do it.
All right. Vin out.
Sori out.
Gone.